Peace, peace, family. Um, oh, hold on 1 second. Give me a second. Yeah, that's better. Um, I was having a conversation with a young lady today, right? And she was like, well, she wants me to, she wants to pick my brain a little bit, see what I know about things, you know? So I was like, well, um, what would you like me to talk about? And she was like, uh, she wasn't sure, but speak about anything about women or speak about the planet or speak about the sun and the moon or whatever, you know. So I was like, all right, cool, I got you. I'm gonna say something. And this is sacred knowledge. So look, don't sleep on me. I know some shit, okay? I just been gliding, but don't worry about it. However, excuse me. However, let me get this mic up my face. Hopefully, hopefully you guys can still hear me, okay? Now, sacred knowledge, right? And I mean, some people might know about this stuff already. Some people may not know. But however, I'm gonna just say it anyway, all right? Now, here's the thing. Let's talk about the sun and the moon. And I know, yes, my son, you don't have to accept what I say, but just listen, just hear me out for a second. Ah, we all can accept that the sun is masculine in energy, right? Okay, most people know that. Most people know that the moon is feminine in energy. Okay. What a lot of people don't realize is that from sunrise to sunset, right? That's mostly masculine energy. During the night, well, it's chill, whatever. What we don't realize is that the days of the week, right, is usually ruled by masculine energy, sunrise, sunset. Every month is usually ruled by the moon's energy. That's why we have usually 12 full moons a year. And yes, it is possible to have two full moons in 1 month. You know, it is possible, but it doesn't usually occur all the time. So, what we need to realize is that the days of the week is ruled by the masculine energy, which is the sun. And the months of the year, which is 12 months in a year, or houses, is ruled by the feminine energy. So, why did I say that? Okay, from sun, well, let me not go to the sun. Let me just say, well, from the new moon to the full moon is usually 1 month, you know, usually 21 days to 30 days, it depending. And then every once in a while, you might have two full moons within 1 month. However, those are not rare, I mean, regular occasions, but it does happen. Now, we all know that the moon is correlated with the tides of the planet. And when I say tides, I mean the rising and falling of the water levels. So the rivers, the seas, they rise mostly during the full moon era. It's a tide, and goes down. Sometimes they rise at nightfall. It depends. But the tides are run by the moon. So, why is that important? Okay, what does that have to do with anything? Okay. Usually, why do we say that the moon is feminine and the sun is masculine? Okay, let me get there. Usually, right? Usually, a woman have her period once a month. She has her period 12 times a year. Usually, there are some instances where she might have a period twice within 1 month. Sound familiar? The correlation with the moon and woman is hand in hand. When you see a full moon, it doesn't go away the next day. You still see it full and it slowly dissipates. Same thing with a woman's period. So what we really need to realize is that what is the connection between the moon and woman and tides rising and falling in terms of the ocean and rivers? The moon. The similarity between woman's period rising, well, not rising, but she's having a period around that time. She have a period 12 times a month, usually. Some women might have more period, some might have less, but that's just because of the hormonal imbalance. Sometimes they're taking um, uh, prescriptions, contraceptives. Am I saying it right? Contraceptive, yeah, contraceptives. Birth control pills, all that. Messes with the woman's hormonal balance. So therefore, she might be irregular. Some women might not even have period for a while. You know, so it all depends. That because of the whatever pills or whatever, that's what caused that. But anyway, that's why we say that the moon itself, herself, is feminine energy. The sun himself has 30 days. The sun dictate the days of the month, and the moon dictate the month of the year. You know what I mean? So you'll have sunrise, sunset, 30 days usually. That's the masculine energy. And then you'll have new moon to full moon usually every month for 12 months, which complete a cycle. That's why they call a woman period her menstrual cycle, right? So you want me to drop sacred knowledge? I mean, there's a lot. I could go way deeper into it, and I could say a lot more as how we are all connected to the sun as men, and women are connected to the moon, and how it is a balance. And the crazy thing about it, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, uses this balance also. Yeah, she has her times every month, and she goes through her own cycles as well because of the masculine energy from the sun and the feminine energy from the moon. And it also affects us because we're a part of this planet, and this planet birthed us. So whatever affects this planet affects us, whether we know it or not. And look, this is sacred knowledge I'm dropping. I know it's not deep, but this I'm just scratching the surface of how the moon is important and how the sun is important. The sun is important mostly for men, right? Not saying it's not important for women, but the sun is important, you know, for growth, plants, and Mother Nature, Mother Earth. Everything is more active during the when the sunrise, the sunset. Most of the things, right? Even birds go to sleep during the night, and then you got some animals which is after moon, which they go off the feminine energy. They come out at night, whatever. Some plants grow during the night. So, just scratching the surface, woman, you're directly uh, connected to the moon energy. Men, you're directly connected to the sun's energy, which is masculine. The moon's energy is feminine. The reason, and you're like, oh well, how does the planet uses, if the planet is a female, which is a this Earth is a live planet. It has a heartbeat. This planet is alive, and this is what people don't realize. That's why she has high tides in the ocean and rivers and stuff during the effects of the moon. The moon causes that, and therefore it affects our women in natural woman here, human woman also the same way. And again, that's why she has menstrual cycles, just like the moon cycle from new moon to full moon, which is 12, usually 12 full moons a year. Women, 12 menstrual cycle a year correspond. Do you see the connection? High tide, low tide, with the nature, with planet Earth, menstrual cycle, full moon, the sun, usually 30 sunrise, sunsets a month. We get up as men, we go out there, we do our thing, and whatever. I would like to go deeper, but like I said, this is sacred knowledge, right? And over a period of time, I have to give you bits and pieces. I have to baby feed you. I can't just, give you all my knowledge all at once. You know what I mean? So basically, since you asked my lady, no, well, not my lady. She just it's just a lady that I was talking to, and she wanted me to speak about something I never really spoke about, and especially in terms of women or the stars. I could talk about the stars too. I could, but you know, like I said, spoon feed. I'm spoon feeding, and there's a lot more that I know about things. However, I'm just like, relaxing, chilling. I might put out a video because I'm upset about something or whatever else that has nothing to do with whatever. But oh, what I wanted to talk about also is I want to talk about my YouTube lives. This is my live jacket anyway. So every time I go live, I'm wearing this. This is my live jacket. Okay. Anyway, let me stop playing around. Um, my YouTube lives. I'm gonna start the live soon, but how I want to do it is that I want to have people coming in on my live as guests, and they share their views or whatever. It doesn't matter what community you're a part of or background, as long as you're being respectful, make it fun, educational, and informative. So I love my lives to be informative, educational, fun, and respectful, like I said. And that's the direction where we're gonna go. Okay? When I sit down like this, I look fat. But when I stand up, anyway, don't matter. I have a little bit of stomach drinking too much beer. But I'll work it off. Don't worry about it. I'm like Oh, the young lady also asked, and a lot of it does. This doesn't mean anything for you guys or whatever, but how tall am I? I'm 6'3", so I'm not a short dude. You know what I mean? I'm 6'3" for real. I might be 6'4" by now because that was a couple years ago. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, folks, that's my little sacred knowledge for now. And I could speak about stargates and portals and different things that even simulation. Why are we living in a simulation, and how does it work? There'll be a lot of topics. I've been writing them down. I have my notepad and whatever, and putting that together, as well as topics that people that come onto my live, I ask them what topic you want to speak on, and then I'll chime in, put my knowledge, because I'm generally I'm a, what you call it, uh my knowledge base is general, you know. I did straight science in high school, biology, physics, chemistry, geography, farming, what else? English literature, English language, mathematics. Uh, I did a few, and then I went to college. I did computer science, and I that's my major, and a minor in business administration, and I did psychology. That was like part of the whole curriculum because you had to do psychology, you had to do a bunch of different things. uh, Worked at a cafeteria, so I learned how to cook. I had my own bar and restaurant, so I know how to run my business. I know how to cook, have chefs, this and that. So it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm a good artist too. I was into music a lot, you know, produce, uh, beats. Uh, what else? I write, you know, um, ghostwriter actually. I do a lot of things, man. So it doesn't matter. And in terms of relationship, I have my fair share of going through stuff. So I have ideas. What I would like to do on my lives are not only speak about certain issues, make it fun, informative, whatever, but also find solution to issues that people may or may not have. You know, there might be someone listening or watching that, going through the same things, or if it's informative, or I mean educational, to a point where we could pick a issue, and then we brainstorm, all right, cool, how can we come up with solutions to that issue, and how can we move forward? You know what I mean? So this is where this is me trying to help build the community. It doesn't matter what race, color, creed, whatever, but we need to come together. We need to start finding solutions also. We need to, instead of just speaking about issues without solutions, we speak about issue, yes, but I would like us to also come up with, okay, all right, cool, we have that problem. How can we solve that problem? And how can we solve it as a group, a community, or even if it's just a race of people? And I'm not speaking about any particular race. I'm just saying, well, if there's an issue, how can two races get along then, for example? You know what I mean? And how can we make it work? We have to move forward. This planet is not going to wait for us to keep going down the same road that we were going in the wrong direction. This planet is moving from her root chakra, right? She passed her sacral chakra, right? If you know chakras, the root, sacral, solar plexus, the heart, she is moving out of her Sacral. That's why people are so overly sexualized these days. You know what I mean? You can't go on Instagram without seeing a woman shaking her ass or something. That is coming to pass too. The solar plexus, the sun is getting hotter. We're going through the solar plexus. Solar means sun, yellow, the orange chakra or whatever color, yellow is there, right? Just above the sacral chakra, which is the womb or the penis area. Then this planet is moving towards her heart chakra. It's going up. It's not gonna wait on us. We have to start finding solutions, changing, or we gonna be left behind. When I say we, I'm not talking about me, because I already know. Right? You see the color of my eyes? Right? Let me give you a little history. A few years ago, the color of my eyes was brown. Now it's green. It changed color because I moved into my heart chakra space. And I know that sounds weird, but that's true. It's true. And it still changed color. Now it's going back to brown or whatever. Nah, it's still green. It's green. But anyway, that's not important. Just doing a short video. I know this is really random and weird video. However, just bear with me. When I start doing lives, I would like other people. I have invited a few people to my lives already, and which they say yes. They have their own topics that they want to talk about, and I'll chime in. And my knowledge base, I'll be able to. It doesn't matter what topic. I'll be able to have information also to share and discuss and speak about and make it fun and educational. That's important and respectful. Okay? And I'll keep repeating myself. However, peace, family. I wish you a beautiful week. Right? However, you have to take care of you. Stop blaming the next person. It's you. Okay? You have to find that happiness within yourself and peace and love. Nobody can do that for you. You have to do that for you. The crazy thing about spirituality is that it teaches you that yes, we do have many enemies. We have a lot of enemies out there. You know what I mean? But the thing about spirituality is that the real enemy is you. You have to literally defeat yourself to become better. And when I say yourself, I mean your shadow self, or your ego, or your lower self. And trust me, it's just as powerful as your higher self. But once you are able to have it under control, defeat it, not kill it, defeat it, have it under submission, you could move from higher to lower self as you choose without any issues of it affecting other people negatively, or your environment, or the planet, or the universe. And you'll prosper. You live in love. You live in happiness and peace. Look in that mirror. Look at yourself. You have to really look at your attitude, your issues. How do you treat other people? How do you treat the planet? How do you treat animals? How do you treat plants? How do you treat the universe itself in terms of how do you think and what do you do? You have to defeat you. So, that's it for today, family. I love you all. And this is my video, Sacred Knowledge. Even though I just scratched the surface, that's the crazy thing. A lot of people don't know how much I know. because I always just scratch the surface a little. I'm spoon feeding you, but eventually it'll come out. Okay? All right. Peace, peace, love, and I'm out.